Hi viewers all over the world. I'm Mr. Gongs, God Honor Mathematics Solution. So please let's quickly consider the next logic question, and that's logic question what? 5. Okay, the question says solve the quadratic equation x squared plus what? X minus 56 equals 0. Okay, so this question is set from the topic we call algebraic process. Algebraic process, and the question is particularly about our quadratic equation. The question is particularly about what? Quadratic equation. Okay, and I told us that a quadratic equation is called quadratic because the highest power or degree is 2, and it's called an equation because the expression on the left hand side equals 0. That is why it's called equation, right? And a quadratic equation, comprises of what we call a trinomial. Trinomial, it can equally be termed as trinomial because it comprises of 3 terms. This is a first term, this is second term, this is third term. Okay, this is s squared, this is what? Plus s, and this is minus what? Minus 56. And this minus 56 is always the constant term, right? Now we have a different methods of resolving quadratic equation. So the first method that we do use is what we call factorization method, followed by completing the square. Then the third one is formula method, and the fourth is what? Graphical solution. Apart from these 4 methods, we still have other question that comes under quadratic equation. That's just it. Now, based on this, we are asked to resolve this. Okay, so comparing this equation with the general quadratic format. The general quadratic format is this, which is a. Now it's as squared plus what? bs plus c equals 0. You can see if you compare this with this, you discover that they look alike, right? So comparing their coefficient, it means that a will be what? Will be coefficient of s squared because you have s squared here. So a is on same one here. So here, which implies a, we are comparing coefficient now. A equals to what? Unseen 1. Then B, which stands for, coefficient of S here, B is also unseen 1. B is also 1. Then C is minus 56. Okay? Now that does it. Now having done with this stage, then the next stage that we have to consider, or the next step, let's use the word step. The next step is to find the product of what? AC. We find the product of AC. So, which implies the product AC. So this stands for product, that is multiplication, equals the value of A is 1 times the value of C is negative 56. Okay, negative 56. So 1 times minus 56, so which will give us, so let me just which implies, so here now it means that our AC equals to what? If we multiply it, we have a minus 56. So you open like this. So see what I've just done. The product of AC, that is 1 times minus 56, will give us minus 56. Then at this stage, or this level, then you look for 2 factors of 56, such that if you multiply the 2 factors, it will give you 56. And when you add these 2 factors, it will be able to give you the value of the middle term, or the middle value, which is B. And the middle value here, which is B, is 1. So let's see. Without waste of time, the 2 factors that when you multiply together, it give you 56 is 8 times 7. That will give you 56. Then how will you get a positive 1? It's 8 minus 7. So it means that here will be 8 and here will be 7. Then you put minus, because 8 minus 7 will give you positive 1. So you come down, which implies just do something like this without waste of time, equals 0. You know, from the question, as you can see, so here, just put s here, put s here. S times s will give you s squared. Then here, just this is a positive 8, and this is a negative 7, right? Equals 0. So which implies, then if you have already reduced this equation to product of two linear factors, and this product of two linear factors is also called factorization. Okay, so you have factorized this equation now. All you need to do now is that this is a linear factor, so this open bracket and close, equate it to 0, or this open bracket and close, equate it to 0. So this is what I mean, s plus 8 equals 0, or s minus 7 equals 0, right? So all you need to, again, to penalize it, just move 8 to the right hand side and also move 7 to the right hand side. When they cross this equality sign, okay, automatically their signs will change. So therefore now s equals, we will now cross this 8 to the right hand side. So it will change to negative 8, or s, we move this one to, it will change to, that is 7. So come here, which s equals negative 8 or 7. Okay, so this become the solution or the root of this quadratic equation, because solution or the answer of a quadratic problem is called root. So this becomes the root of this quadratic equation. So please, viewers, if this solution to this logical equation is interesting, please advise that you should subscribe into my YouTube channel. Thanks for now.